Test, test, test. I can't hear myself. No. Test, 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 test. Now I can hear myself. Test, 1 2 1 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shea Stadium in New York, where the New York Mets take on the New York Yankees in the Mayor's Trophy game. All righty. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and God bless you wherever and however you might be tuning in. High school basketball tonight on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. Tonight, girls basketball takes center stage instead of Monday Night Football. It's the Dansville Lady Mustangs and the Lady Knights from Leroy tonight. Both teams, of course, the infancy of the season thus far for the two. The Leroy-Oacton Knights coming in with a record of 1-1 after falling to Gage Chili in their opener. They turned things around in Game 2 the other night, defeating School of the Arts by a final score of 68-49. Meanwhile, the Dansville Lady Mustangs with the one game under their belts at this point in time, as they were winners the other night in a game you heard on 105.7 WDNY as they defeated Wayland Cohocton soundly by a final score of 67-30. Tonight we'll see how things will transpire. JV game went Dansville's way. They doubled up Leroy in the opener by a final score of 42-21. We'll have more on that in just a bit. Also, both of these teams gearing up for, divisional play. The Dansville Lady Mustangs taking on Haverling Hammondsport in Bath on Friday. And then next Tuesday, next Monday, they will be hosting the Pavilion Golden Gophers in a crossover. Meanwhile, Leroy hosts Avon on Friday. And then a non-league matchup on Monday at home against DePue from Section 6. So these two teams set to get together in a battle of red and black as this season progresses for both of these ball clubs, Aaron Belden's team, and of course for Rob Curtin as well. And glad that you could join us tonight for our broadcast of tonight's action on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. Our thanks to Mike Birmingham on the video side of things. And let us honor America and those who have served, those who are serving, and someday will serve. So a salute to those who serve America, and we'll be checking the starting lineups right along with public address announcer Chuck Infantino here at the Mustangs Corral as this contest getting set to get underway. As Sierra Burke, the 5'6" senior, opening at one guard for the Oacton Knights. Kylie Wilson, a 5'5" freshman. McKenna Gallo, a sophomore. She'll be in the lineup at one of the forward spots. The big gal in the middle, Gabby Zitz, and freshman Bailey Caton for the Oacton Knights, coached by Rob Curtin. Now for the Mustang starters, Morgan Ball. So Morgan Ball will be at one of the several guard spots for Aaron Belden's team. Emily Versluis. There's Taylor Hampshire. Call her a swing forward, if you will. Megan Tyler, and rounding out the lineup, Cassidy Cole. So Our officials for tonight's game, Larry Redband and Ron Maycumber Jr. as we get set to get underway in the battle of red and black. The Dansville Lady Mustangs will be moving from left to right in their home white jerseys with red numerals trimmed in black. The Oakton Knights moving from right to left in their road black jerseys with white numerals trimmed in red. I get set to get girls basketball underway here at the Corral. Well, at halftime, we'll catch you up on the numbers of the JV game, which we had mentioned. Dansville doubling up Leroy by a final score of 42-21. They are now 2-0 on the season. And, of course, a reminder for you that the Dansville boys will be in action tomorrow in Caledonia, taking on the Calmum Red Raiders on the road tomorrow night. The game was originally scheduled for Wednesday, moved back to Tuesday, so the boys wouldn't be playing on back-to-back nights as the Rotary Club tournament gets underway on Thursday with Dansville and Wayland Cohocton. And, of course, we'll have live coverage of that here on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, and also on 105.7 WDNY. So Bailey Caton to jump it up along with Cassidy Cole, and the tip comes away to the Oakton Knights. Shot off the window is no good by Kylie Wilson and out of bounds. A little bit of physical contact there, but who said basketball's not a physical game? There you go. So the Mustangs on the point, Taylor Hampshire, and now Emily Versluis, cousin of Hannah LaPlante, and she passes like her as well. Can't get that one to drop as the Mustangs had an opportunity, and that one a little bit too tall for Sierra Burke. Good idea that time for the Oakton Knights, but a little too long for the 5'6" senior guard. So at midcourt, Versluis takes over on top for Aaron Belden's team. Underhand scoop off the window and a score for Megan Tyler, picking up where she left off in Wayland the other night with 14 points. I think she got about 10 of them in the first quarter. So Dansville with a 2-0 lead. Burke trying to answer, and she does, and buries a three. So Burke with a three-pointer at the 7:03 mark gives Leroy a 3-2 edge, and a steal out front now. On top by Gabby Zitz, floor pass, and it's shot up no good. A whistle and a foul call, and it's on Morgan Ball. That's her first, team's first. And going to the line is Kylie Wilson. So Wilson parades to the stripe. 1 minute into the ball game, looking to add to the Leroy lead, but cannot do so. And Cassidy Cole clears the boards. Not sure why they've got. So Wilson with a 2+1 opportunity, got the two, but not the one. Forecourt on the left, it's Gabby Zitz, left-hand shot underneath, no good. So Zitz couldn't get that one to drop and draws the foul, however, and goes to the line. Taylor Hampshire, the guilty party on that one. So Zitz knocks the first one down and makes it a 6-2 Leroy lead. So the Oakton Knights out of the gate quickly, and they get one of two. And the Mustangs control going the other way. Emily Versluis. And now Morgan Ball on the right side, coming over the top, pulling up, shooting three, in and out for Megan Tyler. Rebounded back out front as Hampshire gets it back and restarts the offense. For the Dansville Mustangs, whistle and a foul out front. It's going to go against Gabriella Zitz. That's her first, team's first. Dansville with two. 2 minutes in, 6-2 in favor of the Knights. Morgan Ball with a crossover dribble, cuts to the hole, partially blocked underneath there. The freshman Bailey Caton got a piece of that basketball. Zitz ahead on the left-hand side. Gallo Out front has the ball deflected momentarily. Now looking for help. Gets it in the middle. Zitz to the hole shot, no good. Rebounded underneath. Morgan Ball leaves it out front. Looking to restore law and order out there now, Aaron Belden's team, and run the offense is the cry. Left-hand side, Emily Versluis looking for the give and go. Gets it down low to Megan Tyler, but good defensive anticipation by Kylie Wilson, who tips it out of bounds. Dansville keeps it, trailing in the game by 4. Left-hand side, Ball looking for 3, cuts inside, utilizes her speed, and goes all the way for the bucket. So Morgan Ball with a deuce at the 5:13 mark makes it a 6-4 Leroy lead. Ball stolen at midcourt by Versluis. Right side, Ball cutting to the hole, shooting for the tie. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line. Whistling a foul on McKenna Gallo. So Ball with an opportunity to tie things up here in a 6-4 game. Morgan, who seems like annually punches her ticket to the cross-country state finals, buries the first one. 6-5 ball game. And now the sophomore sharpshooter looking to knot things up in a half dozen, and she does. So all even up at 6 apiece with 5 minutes left. Stolen by Versluis in the paint. Right hand hook no good for Hampshire. Taken down out front. Wilson ahead on the left. Sierra Burke along the baseline puts the short jumper up. No good. Megan Tyler running the floor with it off of the loose ball. Stops, pops in the paint. Can't get it to drop. Rebound out front. Zitz ahead now, looking to the left-hand side. Keeps the dribble on the right. Dumps it down low to Caton. Caton on the baseline, shooting and scoring. So Bailey Caton, the freshman, puts Leroy back in front at 8-6. Getting free underneath. Left side, Cassidy Cole making a move to the hole underneath. Has the ball dislodged from behind. Getting a hand on it, freshman Kylie Wilson. And Ronnie Maycomber Jr. says it is Dansville basketball. And Versluis looking to get it in. Left side wing, it's Hampshire pulls the trigger on 3, way short of the mark. And Wilson scoops up the ball off of the hardwood. And the Knights on the run. Right side, Zitz stops, pops, jumper, no good. Rims it out. Taylor Hampshire accelerates right side, 1-on-2, goes all the way, can't get it to drop. Cole is fouled from behind by Zitz. That's her second. And Cassidy Cole will have an opportunity here to tie things up as well. So 3:52 left. Zitz out. And checking in, Isabella Farrell, a junior forward. So Cassidy Cole on the line. Leroy with an 8-6 lead, make it 8-7. So Cole looking to equal the exploits of Morgan Ball moments ago when she tied the game at 6. Cole, the lefty, got them both. And we're all tied up at 8. So timeout on the floor. Leroy, 3:52 left to play. You're watching girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. We're all tied up in the first quarter, 8-8. Well, even Steven ball game through the first 4 minutes of this one at 8 apiece. The Leroy Oakton Knights looking to extend their winning streak to 2. Dansville looking to do the same. So Rob Curtin calls his group together in front of the Leroy bench, and Aaron Belden the same for the Mustangs. And here we go in this first quarter as we approach Christmas time. here on DMSN. Live coverage of the Dansville Rotary Club basketball tournament starting on Friday. Dansville and Wayland Cohocton boys double rival matchup. Out front, whistle and a foul called. I believe it was Emily Versluis, and it is. That's her first, team's third, as Erin Belden putting the double team trap pressure on that time on the Oakton Knights. Farrell to get it in on the low blocks, gets it in. Caton on the left-hand side puts the shot up and is fouled. I believe it was Versluis again, and it is. So Emily Versluis picks up her second here with 3:41 left to play in the first quarter. Erin Belden going down the bench, and Olivia Mossman is going to be checking in. So Bailey Caton drops one and misfires on the second. And so Caton with a free throw with 3:35 left. Leroy with the lead, and the shot short by Farrell. Rebounded. Megan Tyler on the move, left side, fake and a dribble drive, baseline right. Taylor Hampshire banks it off the window and gives Dansville the lead back at 10-9 with 3:15 left to play. Out front, traveling call, good defensive play by Dansville forces the turnover. Mossman checks in, Versluis checks out. And the Mustangs with a 10-9 edge, looking to add to that with 3 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Right side wing, ball to the corner. Cole looking down low, returns it out front. Wilson with good anticipation takes it away. Kylie Wilson gives in the middle, taken away. Left-hand side, Mossman pushing it up the floor. Ball batted away from behind by Sierra Burke. Dansville will keep it in the forecourt after taking the lead on that bank shot off the window by Taylor Hampshire. A little fake dribble drive down the left-hand side. So Mossman will put the ball in play for the Mustangs. Looking, gets it out front. It's Hampshire again over the top. Megan Tyler fakes right, dribbles left, kicks it out front, ball for three. Got it! Morgan Ball from downtown calls collect at the expense of the Oakton Knights, 13-9 Dansville. Wilson double teamed out front. They give it up on top. Gallo right side, Burke back on top, Gallo again. Dribble drive to the blocks and brings it out front. Crossover dribble for Wilson. Feeds Caton in the paint. Double team. Forces the shot up. Can't get it to drop. Mossman collects the carom. Time called as Megan Tyler trying to catch her breath. I think that she might have caught an elbow or something in some bodily contact underneath there, but no worse for wear. I pity anybody that's got to cover Megan Tyler. She's perpetual motion. Left side out front, it's ball again. Bounce pass in the paint, into traffic and taken away by Wilson and the Knights. Wilson controlling out front. Gallo down the paint, underhand scoop, can't get it to drop. Bats it back in, last touch by Dansville, and Erin Belden gets her hands on the game ball. She was quite a player at Warsaw in her day. Outstanding athlete. Now doing the same thing along the coaching lines. On top, Sierra Burke. Dansville with a zone defense, and out front, Wilson cuts inside. Running one-hander is no good out front. They kick it back on top. Gallo from the foul line, no good. Mustangs control. Megan Tyler with it with 1:19. Left side, Hampshire. Foul line extended. Returns to the point with 1:11 showing on the clock. Ball with a crossover dribble, leaves it out front. Tyler's for three, in and out. Wilson up the floor for the Knights. Leroy trailing by 4, but dragged the pivot foot, so the brakes didn't work on that one. And Dansville gets the ball back It's not so much the turnover. The question is, what do you do with the turnover? And that's exactly what Dansville is hoping to do right here, is trying to get some points over those turnovers instead of leaving Leroy in the game. Underhand shot by Hampshire, no good. Ball stolen away by Tyler. Hampshire for three, no good. Long rebound out front. Fresh shot clock, 35 left on the game clock. About a 10-second differential between the game clock and shot clock, down to 30. Morgan ball, right side corner. Cole on the give and go in the paint. Shot off the window and good to a cutting Megan Tyler. Little give and go with 17 seconds left, and it's 15-9. Almost stolen away again by Dansville with 10 left. The Knights will probably get the final shot of this quarter off. Dansville by a half dozen. With three, with two. Burke from downtown, no good. We've come to the end of one at the Corral in girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Your score, Dansville 15, Leroy 9. Well, quarter number two set to get underway as Dansville putting on a little late spurt to take the lead and open up a 6-point advantage after the first 8 minutes of play. But as we know, as Yogi says in the baseball realm, it's not over till it's over, and this one is far from that, as the unpredictability of high school sports would tell you. So Cassidy Cole gets things going for Dansville, and now Taylor Hampshire walks it across midcourt. Megan Tyler. Hampshire pulls up, shoots three, short. Rebound underneath. Morgan Ball feeding it out front to Cole. Ball knocked away by Caton and taken away by the Knights. Ball tipped away by Ball down low. Caton has the ball stolen away by Megan Tyler. Tyler utilizing her quickness both offensively and defensively. Right side wing, Morgan Ball cuts to the hole, baseline shooting, can't get it to drop. So close, but so far. Bailey Caton with a rebound, and the Knights up the floor. Gabby Zitz with her 2 personal fouls. Right side, it's Wilson for 3, no good. Megan Tyler on the move and in a hurry, as usual, up the right side of the floor. Ball knocked away from behind, as Sierra Burke got a hand on it instead of Megan Tyler getting the easy layup. So Olivia Mossman will put the ball in play underneath for Aaron Belden's team. Burke now checks out. Back into the lineup, Isabella Farrell. Bounce pass underneath, inside. Megan Tyler off the window and gets it to drop. So Tyler with 6 points in the ball game. And 1 minute in, Dansville with an 8-point lead. Right side corner, Farrell trying to take the baseline, cut off by Tyler. Caton double teamed on the low blocks from the outside. Gallo misfires, shot off the window, no good. It's Megan Tyler again with the rebound, outlets right side. Hampshire walks it across and gets things going with 6.5 left to play in quarter number 2. Ball from way downtown, no good. Long rebound out front, kick back out front. Taylor Hampshire stops, pops, foul line, no good. Caton clears the boards again. Ball knocked away and stolen away by Hampshire, but foul on Taylor Hampshire. That's her second. She has 2. Emily Versluis with 2. Versluis will check back in for Hampshire. So 2 for 2, both with a pair of personal fouls as we start this second quarter. Gallo to get it in backcourt and gets it into Wilson. Gallo ahead, throws it away, and Dansville forces the turnover. And again, the question is, what can you do with the turnover? We'll see. 17-9, Dansville with the lead here. 6:15 left to play in the second quarter here at the Mustangs Corral. DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Glad you could be with us. Ball knocked away from Morgan Ball from behind left side corner. Cuts it into the paint. Cassidy Cole has it taken away by Caton. The Knights mount the horse and ride across the floor, and on the right side, Gabriella Zitz covered there by Morgan Ball. A little crossover, and Wilson at the foul line. One too many steps. And the ball goes over to the Dansville Mustangs. Lots of action took place over the weekend, and of course, lots of action tonight, boys and girls. We'll try and give you a look at what the card has on the menu for tonight in this early portion of the season. Left side, underhand scoop off the window, and good for Megan Tyler. Tyler with 8 points in the game, and it's a 10-point Dansville lead. Midcourt left side, Tyler with a steal. Gives it up in the backcourt, Emily Versluis. Megan Tyler, not very big, but she is doggone quick. And has good anticipation. Out front, running shot in the paint, taken by Morgan Ball, blocked by Caton, and knocked out of bounds by Leroy. Dansville will keep it underneath. Good job done by the freshman Bailey Caton. She has controlled the middle. Timeout. Aaron Belden, 5:02 left to play here in the second. You're watching girls basketball in DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. It's Dansville 19, Leroy 9.
My parents are telling me it's not moving. It's like center court.
Yeah, I don't know why. They updated it and you gotta play with it.
Tell them, Mike, those computers have a mind of their own. So 3 minutes in, and the Dansville Mustangs score the first 4 points of period number 2 and extend their lead to double digits. And Emily Versluis gets things underway. Fresh off the timeout, looks to the left. Morgan Ball outside the arc, and they'll swing it on top. Megan Tyler taking a glance toward the bench. Outside jumper for Ball, in and out. Rebound battled for, and Gallo wins the battle but throws it away into the Leroy bench. Nobody at home except the water cooler over there, and the basketball belongs to Dansville again. Thing is, Dansville unable to take advantage of a number of these turnovers that have taken place early in this game, although they do lead the game by 10. Morgan Ball, right side, down low. They give it up. Shot off the window, no good. Rebound tipped up and in. Olivia Mossman. Mossman, right place, right time, right result. Mossman with the tip in at the 4:28 mark makes it 21-9, and Dansville forces the turnover on the other end and gets the ball back. So off of the missed shot, Olivia Mossman, standing on the low blocks on the left-hand side, knew what to do with it and did it. It's not always a matter of knowing what to do with it, it's executing it, and Olivia did just that. Versluis gives it up on top. Morgan Ball crosses over, high post pass to Tyler across the lane with a left-hand hook and scores. 10 points for Megan Tyler. She has been on fire, ladies and gentlemen. 23-9. Dansville with the lead, and Sierra Burke brings it across midcourt for Rob Curtin's club. Keeps the dribble alive, looking to the right-hand side. Out front, they give it up on top, Gabby Zitz. Versluis on her, man-to-man. Use that term loosely in girls basketball. Down low, Caton with a shot off the glass. No good, gets her own rebound. Can't get it to drop. Cassidy Cole controls for the Mustangs. Versluis across midcourt, 3.5 left to play in the half. Mossman looks down low, returns it on top. It's Ball, left side wing. Mossman looking across. Leaves it for Versluis, 14 on the shot clock. Down low, Megan Tyler gets free, shoots and scores again. So Megan Tyler playing like a big girl underneath. The size of a guard and a small guard at that, but 25-9. She's putting up the big numbers, and the Mustangs take it away again. 25-9 Dansville. Out front, Emily Versluis with it. Gives it up on top. Mossman on the right. Cuts over to the left, and now Cole, left side corner. Versluis looking to exploit the baseline left side. Loses the handle momentarily. Megan Tyler for three. In and out, right side. Chased down by Gallo. Leaves it out front for Sierra Burke. Grace Groves set to check in at the Mustang bench. Burke blocked from behind that time by Megan Tyler. Groves in. Cole out. Leroy with the basketball, 22 on the shot clock, 2:20 on the game clock here in the second quarter. Dansville with a 25-9 lead. Burke left side corner, pulls the trigger on three, and that's her second three-pointer of the night. So Burke with a three at the 2:10 mark, 25-12. Hits a couple more of those, but Morgan Ball answers on the other end. What you can do, I can do, and Morgan Ball buries one from the outside, and it's 28-12. Dansville gets that large lead right back. Ball comes inbound, Gabby Zitz. Again, Dansville with pressure all over the floor. They finally get it in. Zitz to midcourt, brings it across right side to Caton, mishandled it, and the ball out of bounds to the Lady Mustangs. 1:47 left to play in quarter number two. Dansville with a 28-12 lead. Updating you on the numbers from the JV game. Dansville doubling up Leroy in the opener. Tyler gives it up. Mossman left side corner. It's Ball again for three, no good. Rebound taken by Caton out front. Forecourt pass right side. Burke looking to go all the way. She does, but misfires. Gets it out front from the seat of her pants and gets it out front to Gabby Zitz, and they maintain possession. Good hustle by Sierra Burke. Foul line jumper for Caton, no good. Rebound off the floor to Tyler with 1:08 showing on the clock here in period number two. Isabella Farrell to the scorer's table, set to check in. Less than a minute to play in number two. Versluis out front, gets by one defender, bounce pass underneath, good anticipation again by Wilson. Ball stolen away momentarily. Ball still loose, out of bounds to Dansville. Last touch by Leroy. So Dansville forces the turnover, and Farrell in, Zitz out. 46 seconds left. Emily Versluis looks, out front is Groves at the foul line. Leaves it on top. Megan Tyler for three, in and out. Rebound comes away, McKenna Gallo. And now Burke, who has buried a pair of three-pointers across midcourt with 32 seconds left. About a 9-second differential with the game clock and the shot clock. So Dansville would still probably get an opportunity, running one-hander and gets it to fall. So McKenna Gallo with a deuce with 15 seconds left to go, makes it 28-14. Dansville looking to get the final shot away here with inside of 10. Tyler with a shot blocked by Caton. Caton ahead on the left-hand side with 3, with 2, with 1. Burke at the buzzer and hits it. A 3-pointer at the buzzer. No, 2-pointer at the buzzer. So Burke buries the deuce at the horn. So we've come to the end of 2 periods of play here in girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. It's far from over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Your score at halftime, Dansville 28, Leroy 16. Well, it's halftime here at the Mustangs Corral. Dansville with a 28-16 lead, and a little spurt late in that first quarter opened up a Dansville lead of 15-9, but Leroy hanging tough as Dansville has had a couple of opportunities to open things up, but the Knights keep battling right back. And taking a look inside the numbers thus far in the first half, Dansville has been led by Megan Tyler's 12 points, Morgan Ball with 10, Olivia Mossman and Taylor Hampshire with 2 apiece. Dansville 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Foul situation, Taylor Hampshire and Emily Versluis each with 2, Morgan Ball with 1. Leroy, they have been paced by Sierra Burke's 8 points, including a buzzer beater at the end of the half. Bailey Caton, the freshman guard, with 3 points in the game. McKenna Gallo and Kylie Wilson with 2 each, and Gabriella Zitz with 1. Our apologies, I guess that the program was wrong, and apparently the numbers were switched for Gabriella Zitz and Bailey Caton. So Caton is the freshman guard, and Zitz is the senior center in the middle for Rob Curtin's team. JV game wound up Dansville's way 42-21 as they doubled up the Knights in the opener, leading the way Samantha O'Connor and Colleen Metcalf, who each had 11 apiece. Allison O'Connor with 8, Jalen Bridge with 4, Kara Metcalf with 3, Cammie Everman with 2, and Eviana Brown with 1. The Knights JVs were paced by Madison Paddock, who scored 9. Kendall Bunch, Lily McKenzie each with 4. Harper Holly and Abby Valdez with 2 apiece. Don't forget, be sure to be with us on Thursday night when the Dansville Rotary Club tip-off tournament unfolds, and the opener features Dansville and Wayland Cohocton in boys basketball about 6:45 or so on Thursday night right here on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network, DMSN. The game will also be heard live on radio on 105.7 WDNY as well. Some of the other action on the girls' side tonight. Livonia playing host to Avon tonight. Keshequa visiting Hornell. Hartport Canasarega is at Fillmore. Campbell Savona hosting Genesee Valley Belfast. Some of the boys' action finds HFL in Geneva. Alfred Alman hosting Hinsdale. JT is at Andover Whitesville. Perry travels to Holly. Hammondsport is at Houghton. So, we get set to get things underway. 28-17. Well, it looks like they have given Sierra Burke a three-pointer on that buzzer beater. So make it an 11-point game at 28-17. We'll see if that plays into things at the end of the ball game. Out front, Gallo penetrating, bounce pass left side. Zitz with the shot off the window, no good. Rebounded by Tyler. Out front, Taylor Hampshire pushing the pace up the floor on the right side, leaves it out front. Morgan Ball's outside jumper, no good. Ball gets the rebound back, cuts underneath, brings it back out front. Tyler on top with a fresh shot clock. And now Taylor Hampshire, man-to-man defense for Rob Curtin's Leroy team, cutting down the lane, putting a shot up, no good. Whistle and a foul called on Gabriella Zitz. And I believe that's her third. Megan Tyler going to the free throw line with 7:27 left to play here in the third quarter. I'll check that. It is only her first. So Tyler misfires on the first one. Second one on the way, and can't get either one to go. And the lead remains the same. Caton with it out front, the freshman guard, and now right side. Gallo keeps the dribble alive at the foul line, leaves it out front. Traveling call, little T-Berry shuffle that time by Kylie Wilson, and Ronnie Maycumber Jr. blows the whistle, and Dansville gets the basketball back with an 11-point lead at 28-17 as we get the third quarter underway at the Corral. Left side, it's Ball, stops the foul line out front. Taylor Hampshire penetrating, shooting, can't get it to drop. Rebound, Zitz out front, ahead. Burke down the lane, has her pocket pick from behind. Versluis comes away with a loose ball for Dansville. Ahead on the left-hand side, Taylor Hampshire fakes left, stops, pops, jumper, no good. Rebound underneath, ball brings it back out front. Hampshire from left to right, over the top, resets Aaron Belden's offense. On top, Morgan Ball again, right side wing. Cassidy Cole with the entry pass down low. Left-hand shot is blocked underneath there. Gabriella Zitz got a piece of it, knocked it away. So good defense by the Knights. They're far from out of this ball game, let me tell you. Burke with it, right side, gives it up left side. Caton looks to the left, spins her way into the paint, right side wing. Wilson looking to exploit the baseline against Morgan Ball and stepped on the baseline. So Morgan Ball with some good defensive pressure forces the issue, and now what can Dansville do with the turnover? That is really the key, is to take advantage of turnovers. Dansville did so to a degree in the first half, but high post pass, left-hand shot in the paint. Tyler no good, and the rebound goes back out front, but it's Gabriella Zitz with her second personal, and Tyler to the line. Megan the other night scored all of her points in the first half, all 14 of them. And now here in the second half trying to get going, and 0 for 3 from the free throw line in the first minute and change. Dansville trying to add to their lead, but unable to do so, and now they do. So Megan Tyler makes it a 29-17 lead in the backcourt. Caton with it, gives it up. Burke outside the arc on the left, goes down low. Zitz traveling. No. Instead, the possession arrow favors Dansville. They call the jump ball beforehand. So Taylor Hampshire across midcourt for the Mustangs, leaves it for Morgan Ball. And now Emily Versluis to help. Looks down low, nothing there. Penetration, dribble drive, right side shot, and no good. But a foul called. Kylie Wilson, the guilty party, and Versluis will go to the free throw line with 5:26 left to play. Dansville looking to add to the lead of 12. Versluis looking for her first points of the night and gets it. Emily with 1. Scored 16 the other night with 9 steals in that Wayland-Cohocton game. Second one on the way, got them both. So Emily Versluis makes it a 31-17 game, buries them both. Full court pressure, stolen away. Short jumper, Hampshire got it. Hampshire off of the steal with 5:15 left, and it's 33-17. Mustangs hounding the basketball and knock it out of bounds from behind. Hustle of Morgan Ball that time. You know she's got some speed, no question about that. Caton looking to get it in, finally out front. Wilson fakes right, but caught the ball on one pivot foot and moved the other. So that's a no-no, and the ball comes over to the Dansville Mustangs with a 33-17 lead with 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Left side wing. Cassidy Cole returns it out front. Morgan Ball for 3. Got it from downtown. Her third three-pointer of the night. So Ball buries one from long range, and it's 36-17. Underneath, Zitz with a shot off the window, no good. Tyler collects the carom, four-court pass. Hampshire mishandles it, tries to keep it back in, does so, and Tyler comes up with it. Good hustle by Megan Tyler and by Taylor Hampshire on that one. Keep the ball alive and maintain possession. Right side. Tyler utilizing the pick, cutting to the right side, shot up the window, gets it to drop. Megan Tyler with a dandy of a move that time and a little bit of English on that basketball. 38-17, Dansville ahead. It's Gallo, right side, left side bounce pass. Picked up in the left side corner by Wilson. She says, I'll try 3, no good. Right side rebound, no good. Whistle and a foul. It's Morgan Ball's Morgan Ball's second. And going to the line is going to be McKenna Gallo. So Gallo on the free throw line with 4:04 left and timeout. Aaron Belden. 4:04 left to play here in the third quarter with your score in girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Dansville 38, Leroy 17. Well, Dansville with a 10-0 run to start this third quarter have extended the lead from 28-17 to 38-17, but McKenna Gallo, a sophomore forward, on the line for Rob Curtin's crew. Dansville, Division I action on Friday on the road as they visit Haverling Hammondsport. That game will be played in Bath. And then next Monday night, they are here at the Corral against the Pavilion Golden Gophers. Leroy headed back home for a pair Friday night against league opponent Avon. And then next Monday night, a Section 6 crossover matchup with Depew. So McKenna Gallo on the line looking to get Leroy on the board in the third and cannot do so on the first shot. She gets one more. Leroy 2 of 6 from the line thus far in the game. And the second one on the way. Can't get that one to go either. Zitz with the tip and the score, though. So Gabriella Zitz with 3 points in the game. And with 3:55 left, it's 38-19 Dansville. Down low, ball knocked away, back out front. Dansville retains possession, and Taylor Hampshire directs traffic. Left side, it's Cassidy Cole looking underneath, nothing there. Over the top, Emily Versluis leaves it out front. Pulling back, shooting three, Hampshire no good. It's Burke with a rebound for the Knights. Leroy pushing it up the floor now. Caton goes down low to Zitz. Zitz along the baseline, spins her way in the paint, puts the shot up and in. So Gabriella Zitz with 2 quick buckets. And with 3:13 left, the Knights start to creep back again. It's 38-21. Right side, Taylor Hampshire, dribble drive, right side, shot blocked and knocked out of bounds by Sierra Burke. Timeout, Rob Curtin. 3:03 left to play in number 3. You're watching girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. It's Dansville 38, Leroy 21. Well, following a 10-0 run by the Dansville Lady Mustangs, Leroy, following that last time out, tacks on the next 4 points to cut into that lead. Dansville still with a 38-21 lead, 3:03 showing on the third quarter clock. As Emily Versluis, Morgan Ball, Megan Tyler, Taylor Hampshire, and Cassidy Cole take the floor for the Mustangs. Gabriella Zitz, Sierra Burke, Kylie Wilson, McKenna Gallo, and Bailey Caton out there for Rob Curtin's crew. On top, Taylor Hampshire controls the action for Dansville as we duck under the 3-minute mark of period number 3. Utilizes the pick, give and go, and Megan Tyler had the basketball, was trying to go up with it, but lost the handle. And the possession, now Leroy's. They'll see what Leroy can do with the turnover. Looking to get it in, and Wilson gets it back to Caton. Caton across midcourt. Caton only a freshman. Doing a great job at guard there for the Oakton Knights. Left-hand side, they leave it out front for Gallo. Gallo trying to reverse direction, whistle and traveling call before she tried to get that shot up. Mustangs move the other way with Emily Versluis across midcourt, 2:29 and counting in the third quarter, and Hampshire pops out on the right, uses the pick to the left, and now Tyler outside the arc fakes left, dribbles right. It's Hampshire shooting three, in and out. Right side rebound, it's Bailey Caton. Caton ahead, Zitz underneath. One quick dribble, spins it off the window and scores. So Zitz with 6 points in this third quarter. And with 2 minutes left to play, it's a 38-23 game. As Dansville going cold a little bit. Underhand scoop by Megan Tyler, no good, and Gallo with the rebound. Caton across midcourt. Pulls up, shoots downtown, no good. Again, it's Megan Tyler clearing the boards. Hampshire up the floor, hustling down the right side. Shot blocked by Zitz. So she has gotten a number of block shots underneath there. And has done a good job defensively and now offensively here in this third quarter as well. Bounce pass underneath, all alone. Cassidy Cole can't get it to drop. Zitz with the outlet, forecourt. Burke on the other end, shooting and scoring, and a foul. Burke with a 2+1, Taylor Hampshire's third personal foul. So Burke with a 2+1. A minute 29 left to play, and the Leroy Oakton Knights joust their way back into this one. 38-25 now. Sierra Burke, every one of her field goals except after that miss were three-pointers. So she gets the two but not the one. 38-25, Dansville still with the lead with 1:21 and counting left here in the third. On top, Olivia Mossman back in the mix for Dansville. Left-hand side coming over the top for Sluice, finds the right side corner. It's a bounce pass underneath. Cole with a shot off the glass, can't get it to drop. Rebound Zitz, outlet right-hand side to Burke with a minute left to go. Left side wing, it's Caton. In the corner, it's Wilson. Zitz down low, spinning, shooting in the paint, and scoring again. So Zitz with the bucket with 47 seconds left, and it's 38-27. Leroy trying to get it inside that double-digit mark. Up top, ball stolen away by Burke. She's looking to go coast to coast, but Morgan Ball swats it away from behind, so good defensive play by Morgan Ball. Ball comes in bounds, 32 seconds left, a 5-second shot clock differential. Out front, it's Burke, right side corner. Caton with it. Tries to get it down to Zitz, chasing it down the corner. Wilson back out front to Gallo with 21 left, 16 on the shot clock. Zitz double team down low, spins her way, muscles it off the window, but rebound Cassidy Cole with 12 ticks of the timer left. Dansville trying to get the final shot and get some momentum back heading into the fourth quarter. Versluis, left side, leaves it in the paint. Whistle and a foul out front as Tyler tries to put the shot up. Foul on Kylie Wilson, that's her second. And Tyler goes to the line with 2 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Trying to add to the Mustang lead. So Tyler on the line, first one up, got it. So a 39-27 advantage. Megan Tyler with one more. Can't get the second one to go. Cole brings it out front. Olivia Mossman shot it at the wrong basket. Glad she didn't make it. We've come to the end of three here at the Corral. Your score in girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Dansville 39, Leroy 27. Well, the tide has turned, ladies and gentlemen, somewhat. Dansville went on a 10-0 run to start the third quarter, but Leroy went on an 11-1 run to end the quarter. And they are certainly within striking distance, down by 11, heading into the final 8 minutes of this basketball game. 39-27, make it a 12-point lead, 39-27. So, ball inbounds to the Knights. Caton with it out front, controlling for Rob Curtin's crew. Dansville in a zone defense. Down low for Zitz, taken away by Tyler. Tyler hustling up the floor, 2-on-1. She's going all the way herself and taking it to the hole for the bucket. So Tyler with the steal and the score at the 7:41 mark, and it's 41-27 Dansville. Sierra Burke gives it up on top. They swing it right side for Wilson. Down low for Burke. Burke on the low post blocks. Taken away by Tyler, and Versluis comes out of there with it for Dansville. Mustangs with it. Right side corner. Morgan Ball shooting downtown. No good. Long rebound chased down by Bailey Caton, the freshman. Pushing it up the floor on the right-hand side. Crossover pass. Gives it back. Zitz in the paint. Shoots and scores. So Zitz feeling her oats in the paint. 7:03 left, and it's 41-29. Leroy won't go away. Out front, Tyler setting a pick. Hampshire going all the way to the hole. No good. Rebound. Morgan Ball forcing it up and goes to the line as she was fouled underneath there. I believe it was McKenna Gallo who got a piece of her. So Morgan Ball will go to the charity stripe with 6:46 left to play in the ball game, trying to add to the Mustang lead of 41-27. Morgan with 13 in the game, make it 14. Sharp shooting sophomore, a trio of threes and a trio of free throws and a field goal for her offensive output on the day, and can't get the second one to drop, so she gets one of two. 42-29, Dansville with the lead. Right side it sits, crosses it over, and Emily Versluis with good anticipation got a hand on it, tried to save it in, but stepped on the sideline in the process. Leroy gets the ball back. Caton gets it in. Zitz baseline right, fouled underneath there by Olivia Mossman. No, check it. It was Megan Tyler. Megan Tyler on the foul, and Zitz will go to the line with 6:36 left to play. Dansville with a 42-29 advantage. Zitz nails the first one. She's had a dandy of a second half. 11 second half points for Gabriella Zitz. No good. Rebound to Taylor Hampshire. 42-30. Ahead on the right side. Time on Dansville's side, but it's still no time to get complacent. That is for sure. Right side, still have to attack the basket. They say dance with who brung you. Out front, Taylor Hampshire makes a move to the right, spins to the left in the paint. Left side corner, it's Tyler, takes it along the baseline, running one-hander, no good. Rebound off the floor, fresh shot clock as Taylor Hampshire tracks down the loose ball with 6 minutes left. Stops, top of the arc, three, no good. Rebound off of the floor and jumping up, and the possession arrow favoring Dansville. Timeout on the floor for Dansville. 5:54 left to play in the ball game. You're watching girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. It's Dansville 42, Leroy 30. Now at this point in time, as we wind this one down, Dansville has got to try and stuff it in and deny in the paint, as Gabriella Zitz has scored 11 of Leroy's 13 second half points in this game. And Dansville's got to take advantage of the opportunities they get on those turnovers. Versluis looking to get it in, does so. Megan Tyler, bounce pass, ball kicked away that time by Kylie Wilson. Dansville maintains possession, but with 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Versluis out front. Mossman gives it up on top, and now Taylor Hampshire brings it out to waste a little bit more time away, but Dansville has got to make sure they score on these offensive chances. Down low, they get it to Tyler, spins, shoots off the glass, no good. Rebound out of bounds to Dansville. Good hustle by Sierra Burke. Tried to keep it in bounds, but was unable to do so. Larry Redband on the call there, gives the ball to Emily Versluis, and Versluis will trigger the Dansville offense. Megan Tyler in the left side corner out front, and on top it's Taylor Hampshire with 5.5 left to play. Dansville by a dozen. High post pass, Tyler out front, Morgan Ball for three. Ball was partially blocked that time by Burke. Rebound out front, Burke on the other end, looking to put the shot up, mishandled it momentarily, but Leroy maintains possession. Gallo at midcourt, looking for some help, gets it from Sierra Burke, the senior downtowner. She's got a trio of threes in the game. High post pass, Gallo leaves it out front. Wilson trying three, no good. And Emily Versluis tackled on the 10-yard line, first down and 10. McKenna Gallo with her third personal foul, and with 4:51, the Mustangs maintain possession. Dansville Rotary Club basketball coming your way on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, on Thursday. Dansville and Wayland Cohocton. And boys basketball, right side, spinning away left, Hampshire out front. Tyler downtown, no good. Long rebound, taken down. Sierra Burke, 4.5 left to go. Burke across midcourt on the left. Keeps the dribble alive, right side. Back on top, Dansville in a 2-3 zone defense. Caton for three, no good. Rebound taken down by Emily Versluis, looking for some help. Gets it from Megan Tyler. Tyler leaves it out front, and Versluis across midcourt with 4 minutes left to play in the game. Dansville still by a dozen at 42-30. Hampshire from left to right, takes it to the baseline. Cross court, nope, stepped on the baseline, and the ball goes over to Leroy. So the Knights still hanging tough. Door is still open for the visiting Acton Knights. Downtown, Burke for three, no good. Rebound off of the floor, chased down by Leroy. Wilson out front. Caton looking to pull the trigger, but now Morgan Ball on her defensively. Downtown, it's Burke again for three, no good. Right side rebound, Knights. Left side along the baseline, thrown away, and Dansville gets it back. Dansville, 4 double-figure scorers in their opener in Wayland. Morgan Ball and Emily Versluis with 16 and 16. Megan Tyler with 14. Taylor Hampshire with 10. Right side corner, it's Ball out front on top. Hampshire into the paint, leaves it on top. Tyler cutting to the hole, shooting off the glass, no good. Zitz with the rebound, outlets right side. Wilson ahead of the pack, and a whistle and a foul. It's on Morgan Ball. Ball couldn't get a hand on it, but she got a body on it. So for Morgan, that's her third, and going to the line is going to be Wilson. Kylie Wilson. And checking into the game, Cassidy Cole. So Wilson on the line with 3:07 left, looking to get it down to 10. If she can hit, and she does, she hits the first one. So Wilson makes it an 11-point game and makes it a 10-point game. So Wilson gets them both, and it's 42-32. Mustangs offense have gone cold here in this third quarter. Out front, whistle and a foul on Caton for riding Taylor Hampshire up the floor on the left side. So with 2:59 showing on the timer, Dansville by 10. They've got to manage to get the lid off the bucket here in this last couple of minutes to ensure this one. Left side, Hampshire shooting downtown, no good. It's Sierra Burke with the rebound. Double team pressure, but Caton comes to help. Caton pushing it up the floor. Right side wing, it's Gallo. Gallo on top, left side wing. Burke pulls up for three, no good. And Dansville gets it back. Mustangs dodging the bullet. Leroy has had some opportunities. Have not been able to cash in. Ball hustles up the floor, down the middle of the paint, feeds right side. Cassidy Cole back out front. Hampshire with 2:23 and counting. Dansville by 10. Leaves it for Ball. Ball on top. Leaves it for Versluis. 11 on the shot clock. Out front, it's Hampshire with 7. Bounce pass in the paint. Tyler with a shot and a score. So Megan Tyler with a huge bucket with 2:02 remaining makes it 44-32. Lead back to a dozen. High post pass, Zitz. Right side running one-hander off the window, no good. Megan Tyler collects the rebound, outlets left side, and Taylor Hampshire walks it across as we're down to 1:41 left to play in this ball game. Left side, out front, Versluis leaving it on the weave for Ball. Ball knocked away by Burke, taken away by Caton, looking to go coast to coast. She will for the shot and the score. Caton on the other end with the steal and the deuce. Timeout Leroy, 1:28 left to play in the ball game. You're watching girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. It's Dansville 44, Leroy 34. Well, the Dansville Mustangs, they will have a road game on Friday night when they visit Bath to take on Haverling Hammondsport, and then return home next Monday and host the Pavilion Golden Gophers. We'll see that game on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Meanwhile, Leroy, after tonight's game, will get a pair of home games in their next two. They'll be hosting Kevin Greenway's Avon Braves. We will have radio coverage of the Braves at Wayland, or check at the Riverhawks at Wayland Cohocton next Monday night on WDNY. They will then play next Monday at home against Depew in a Section 5, Section 6 non-league matchup. Tyler in the backcourt, now Versluis, pressured by Wilson, man-to-man all over the floor. Out front, keeps the dribble alive, leaves it for Taylor Hampshire. Uses the dribble up, high post pass, Megan Tyler with it. Left side dribble, out front, Cole returns it to Ball. We're down to 1:05. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Hampshire downtown, no good. And out of bounds, it goes to Leroy as the shot clock expires anyway, so the Knights get it back with 57 ticks of the timer left. And it comes to Burke and back to Caton and back to Burke across midcourt. On top, Caton, 50 seconds left to play. Down low, Zitz on the low blocks. Cross-court pass underneath, whistle and jump it up, they say, and it's Dansville basketball. So Dansville ties it up down on the low blocks and gets possession back with 42 seconds left. Taylor Hampshire in the backcourt. Hampshire ahead, nope, double dribble, and the ball goes over to the Knights. So on the turnover, Leroy gets it back, but Time down to 38 seconds. Dansville by 10. Caton in the backcourt. Ahead, Burke right side. High post pass, Zitz back out front. Burke for three, no good. Rebound, trying to save it in, Kylie Wilson, but unable to do so. 27 seconds remain. So Dansville, they can hold on that long, can improve to 2-0 as they start the season. Tyler in the backcourt, gets out of there and leaves it for Emily Versluis across the timeline. Right side, Versluis, left side bounce pass. Knocked out of bounds by Burke, and with 15 seconds left to go. Dansville will get the ball inbounds, so the Mustangs looking good to make it 2-0. Tyler in the corner, swings it back out front for Hampshire with 12. Hampshire playing keep away out there, and that's the way this ball game is going to end, ladies and gentlemen, with 3, with 2. Oh, no, foul at midcourt by Sierra Burke. Out of bounds it will come with 2 seconds left, and Dansville will win it by 10. All I have to do is get it in bounds, and they do in the backcourt, and Megan Tyler ends it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dansville Lady Mustangs are 2-0. We'll be back with a post-game wrap-up for you in just a moment. Right now, your final score on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network in girls basketball. Dansville 44, Leroy 34. 10, 11, she ended up with 12. 3 out of 4. 7. See you later. 3 of 7. 5 of 12. Now back here at the Mustangs Corral where the Dansville Lady in that first quarter before Dansville opened up a 6-point lead with a couple of steals late in the period. And then at one point in time, in the middle of the second quarter, had themselves a 36-17 lead. They were up by 19, but Leroy closed the quarter on an 11-1 run and got back to within 11 at 28-17 and pushed it right to the limit in the second half as Dansville had a tough time in the second half putting points on the board. They put up 30 points, 28 points in the first half, but only 16 in the second half, and they battled to do that. But at any rate, the Mustangs hold on for the victory, 44-34. Inside the numbers, the Mustangs led by Megan Tyler's 20 points. Morgan Ball contributing with 14. Taylor Hampshire with 4, 2 each for Emily Versluis, Olivia Mossman, and Cassidy Cole, as Dansville 9 of 16 from the free throw line in the game. Leroy was paced by Gabriella Zitz, who scored 11 of her 12 points in the second half. Sierra Burke scored 9 of her 11 in the first half. Bailey Caton with 5, Kylie Wilson with 4, and McKenna Gallo with 2. Leroy 5 of 12 from the charity stripe in the game tonight. So Leroy slips to 1-2 as they head home to host Avon on Friday night, and Dansville improves to 2-0. They will take that 2-0 mark to Bath to take on Haverling Hammondsport on Friday night. Our thanks to the good Lord above for giving us another great night of high school basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. And, of course, we'll have more live coverage for you coming your way on Thursday when it's boys basketball in the Dansville Rotary Club tip-off tournament as Dansville takes on Wayland Cohocton. Our thanks to our video man, Mike Birmingham. This is Frank Williams saying so long from the corral here in Dansville. Your final score tonight on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, in girls basketball. The Dansville Lady Mustangs improved to 2-0. Dansville 44, Leroy